Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Geeky Girl Playing Artist Life Simulator. This is Charles Eiffel still. This is episode 5. We've got the memory of hope from taking care of some negative emotions last episode. We're painting, we're talking to friends, we're thinking about stuff and things, and we're visiting the city. Let's see what we can get done. Alright, we now have a level 3 motivation to paint. Let's throw a bit of passion at this memory of hope. I am all about the good emotions. Hey, we found a poster advertising a position for anyone without any practical skills. So, we've got a warehouse job and a dishwashing job. Since we're down to 7 gold, let's go do the warehouse job. One where we have to spend a bit of health. Because unfortunately we cannot visit the art palace because we are still disgusted at the world. For at least a couple more seconds. Yes, the pitiful Joker was helpful in getting rid of that. So now we can go and try and sell our erotic painting. Because that one is potentially worth like 8. So that's awesome. But let's talk to our dear friend, the Happy Drinker. Shall we? We could talk about the motivation to paint. Let's see what he's got to say. Alright, we have made a terrifying mood painting. That, okay. With a subjective value of 4. So, you know, not bad. Not bad. A little scary. A little light on the passion, so I think I'm just gonna hang out and not paint for a moment. We got injured doing some heavy lifting at the warehouse job. My employer grudgingly doubled my wage payout and said he never wants to see me again. So we lost 2 health and got 2 wealth. So that, I mean, thankfully we had health to work with, right? Right. Alright, so since we have access to the art palace again, you know what, let's go with the erotic painting. We've got these memories of contentment hanging out over here. Let's see what life has for us. We have resurrected our feeling of hope. Let's think on... Okay, so that requires compassion or any idea of 5+. Okay. We don't want to think about that again anytime soon. Let's think on the cost of life. Let's do that. Alright, the Happy Drinker has given us some more willpower. And willpower, we need it. So, that's awesome. Alright, we'll talk to the blind beggar about the strange idea. Let's see if a strange idea breeds another idea. My painting was sold at a high-end auction. There was a bit of a competition to buy it. We got 9 wealth from it. Some passion, only 1 reputation. And we kind of feel like painting. Kind of feel like maybe we should do some painting. With only 2 passion, I don't know what we're going to... Okay, this makes it go faster. do a lovely river landscape kind of thing. Let's try it. Let's go visit the park. Let's randomly click drag the park. Yeah, that's what I meant. I wanted to speak to a beautiful stranger in the park, but became too nervous and went home instead. Where we get to feel remorseful, my remorse runs deep and makes me weak at my roots. I feel bad about the past and I cannot shake myself free from thinking about it. The events and memories keep returning to me, as if to remind me to never repeat them. At least the pain is gone, having left behind coldness and melancholy. Alright, well, we lost our hope, which kind of makes me mad, but we can go to the ocean. Let's see what we can find there. Alright, the strange idea sparked curiosity, which is a green feeling that we can use to maybe get rid of the remorse. Maybe. Isn't that serendipitous? Ah, we go to the ocean, we come back unhappy. Okay. The weather was unpleasant, and all of my worries remind me of themselves. I've realized I am unhappy with my current life. My unhappiness comes from specific... Let's try that again. My unhappiness comes from specific reasons, but these all meld together, becoming like a murky sea of dissatisfaction and sadness. I might occasionally smile or even let out a chuckle, but deep down, I will remain aware that I am not happy with my life at the moment. It got rid of our feeling like painting. Thank you, unhappy. That's exactly what we needed. Alright. I guess we could go do the dishwasher job before it goes away. Hey, we got some willpower. Alright, let's think about being unhappy. We're just gonna think about it. Just gonna think on it. Alright, we have finished a lovely landscape painting, getting 2 passion back. And we're getting better at the whole painting thing. So, you know, we'll take it. But we will just leave the painting for a moment. Okay, we got rid of the remorse. So that is progress. You know what? Let's take a bit of that passion and thank the sleepless journalist for their help. I accidentally bumped a tower of unwashed plates after working for a few days, breaking most of them. My boss withheld my earned pay as compensation and told me to get lost. My anger is like a burning fire, ready to personally hurt anyone who deserves it. Although usually, moments later, I find out this was a misunderstanding and I've hurt somebody innocent with words, if not aggressive tone of voice or actions. A soft form of passing madness. But it can become worse. Great. Now we're angry. I often am angry. Usually when I'm driving. But, you know. Things our poor artist probably doesn't have to worry about too much. I spent time thinking about my shortcomings and came home feeling guilty. Yes, I guess it's true. I am guilty. Guilty of not working hard enough and expecting too much for too little. Did I really think becoming a successful painter would be so easy? I've been a fool. Perhaps even a lazy, spoiled fool. My guilt will progress further if I do not move forward. Good golly. We got just all the emotions right now. It's a great time. You know what? Let's just go visit the Cultural Plaza. We haven't been there in a while. Maybe that'll help. We have exhausted ourselves thinking about... So, now we can't think. Okay. Oh! Anger very quickly became fury. Wonderful. Alright, my fury is like a righteous firestorm, which desires to forcefully burn away all that goes against the truth, which I know. Although usually I find out this was another misunderstanding on my part, and I've threatened or hurt someone innocent. Fury is a madness that takes away a lifetime of wisdom in seconds, and it can become worse. Great, great. We are Anger Muffin. That's what we are. So we can paint away guilt with a green emotion. Golly. Or we can talk it away. Okay, so let's deal with something here. Alright, Pitiful Joker. We're gonna work on the guilt. Let's start there. Alright. I saw an excellent work of art. It made me feel good and gave me a lot to think about. A form of specially carefree and vivid pleasure, one which can be enjoyed slowly like a good drink. Unfortunately, delight is not happiness or pleasure, so we can't just drag it over. And we don't have enough passion to paint. Oh geez. Losing sanity while not having any has pushed me to the verge of madness. Well, this went... my wealth has changed me and I've begun to spend more on little things. It sometimes gives me pleasure. Okay. Demons of the psyche. Unwanted moods and mental issues are taking over my life. I am losing my mind. I must acquire at least one sanity to avoid defeat by unwanted conditions of the psyche. And we also have gloom. It is as if my pessimism, sadness, passivity, and overall suffering melded together and are now dictating my behavior. I am always moody and never offer a kind word. I surprise people with my negative, vicious comments, and I don't care too much about what people think about me. Okay, so we are going to think about... I don't know what we're going to think about. We're going to think about the fury. We're just going to think about it. We got some health. We went to the park and we got some health. Yay! We have no passion, so we cannot paint. Let's go to the ocean. Let's... We're gonna spend some gold. Alright, we got rid of the guilt. Thank you, Pitiful Joker. You have been most helpful. Who gets to deal with our gloomy emotions? The happy drinker. Yes. We can talk about our gloom with him. That's what we'll do. Alright. I've got some fresh... Surely there must be a less expensive source for this stuff. Alright. Ooh. We got the longing to paint. We are going to consume this. We are going to visit... The park again? Let's try it. Of course we got energetic. I was hoping for some willpower. Gosh darn it. Alright. Well, the gloom is still there. Let's talk to her about the gloom. Alright, I've managed to remove this unwanted influence. We've gotten rid of the fury. Alright. We're a little less angry now. Not much, but a little. Let's think about... a strange idea. Let's just think about it. Yeah. Okay, we went to the park. They closed the park after me. Every year, the Botanical University students may redesign the park, provided they do not hurt a single plant or animal who lives there. Wonderful. So we came back with health. Health was not our problem. Let's go to the art palace. And maybe selling a landscape painting will make us feel better. Maybe? The local museum curator convinced me to lend my painting for his small exhibit for free. Alright, we get a little hope, which can help deal with the gloom if we still have it. But we're not gonna get sanity in time, so this is gonna be the end of Charles. I'm sorry, everyone. We'll go crazy at the ocean. That's what we'll do. The final act of compassion. The art scene of Nova Oportuna was saddened to hear that Charles Eiffel was found dead in his home in a room locked from inside with a suicide note. It is believed that unwanted conditions of the mind drove him to choose the last act of mercy for himself. He had been reportedly suffering from strong negative emotions for years. At least this was claimed by the house neighbors, who had never seen him, but insisted that they knew everything else about his life because of paper-thin walls and their unfortunately strong sense of hearing. He created 8 paintings during his life in Oportunia, and their prices 5-folded immediately after. Newspapers and art journals seemed to compete in writing the most grotesque or gruesome stories, all misrepresenting the true events, more or less, about his death and last months of life. The journals all eloquently pointed out how this greatly contrasted with his positive, light-filled and happy paintings, despite the fact that he always preferred to paint somewhat darkly pessimistic or melancholic works. There will be new artists following him, artists who will be better at taking care of themselves while making the outside world better for others. And with that, we got another path covered. I'm sorry that Charles had such a short life, but we did make it this far. I'd like to thank you for watching and hanging out with me. There will be more episodes, so drop a comment with where you think I should go next. Which artist? Should I do mystery again? One of the others? Let me know. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.